Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Thursday, the 6th of May, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, we have an update on the Senior Basketball League being played in St. Kitts, and in our feature for this evening, St. George's beat St. James's in the Clash of the Parishes. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
War between cats and dogs. What is this place?
Well, I'm back and we start with basketball. Two more games were played on Saturday, 1st May in the National Bank Senior League. In Game 1, Upfront Ballers defeated Keon Lions 109-48. For Upfront, Zendai Richards, 24 points, 18 rebounds. Craig Brooks, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Yanel Nunes, 22 points, 11 rebounds. Justin Bart, 16 points and 3 rebounds. For Keon, Vernon Paris, 29 points, 6 rebounds. Leon Charles, 6 points, 13 rebounds. In the second game, E&K Minimart Sandy Point Falcons defeated Houghton Sports Eagles out of Nevis 92-75. For Falcons, Devontae Brown, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Leston Wilshire, 19 points, 6 rebounds. Javal Hodge, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Graham Brown, 13 points, 16 rebounds. For the Eagles, Gassano Barry, 20 points, 15 rebounds. Fabian Forbes, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Stevenson Providence, 5 points, 9 blocks. And Greg Angol, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Now to cricket on the regional scene. Kyle Mayers and Nkrumah Bonner, who helped the West Indies secure the 5th highest successful chase in Test history at Chattogram in February earlier this year, and then were also impressive during the home series against Sri Lanka, have been rewarded with their maiden red ball central contracts for 2021-2022. Wicketkeeper batsman Joshua Da Silva, who had narrowly missed 100 in the Dhaka Test, also got his first red ball deal. Left-arm spinner Akil Hussain won a white ball contract for the first time. Hussain, who picked up 3 wickets in his one-day debut in Bangladesh, was also impressive against Sri Lanka. Ruston Chase, who had an all-format contract last year, was dropped altogether from the list this time. That means that former captain Jason Holder is the only one with an all-format contract. Shimron Hetmyer, Sheldon Cottrell, O'Shane Thomas, and Kemo Paul were among those who failed to keep their white ball contracts. And so, the full contract list, all format contracts, only Jason Holder. Red ball contracts, Craig Brathwaite, Jermaine Blackwood, Nkrumah Bonner, Rakeem Cornwall, Joshua Da Silva, Shannon Gabriel, Kyle Mayers, and Kemar Roach. White ball contracts, Kyron Pollard, Fabian Allen, Darren Bravo, Shai Hope, Akil Hussain, Evan Lewis, Alzari Joseph, Nicholas Puran, and Hayden Walsh Jr. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Breathe. Release. Feel. Transform. Embrace. You.
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. In the Clash of the Parishes female cricket competition held on Sunday, 2nd May, St. George's and St. James's created some real excitement when they faced off with each other. In the preliminary match, St. James's batted first and got to 45. St. George's needed all of 12 runs from the final over, and skipper Davonique pulled it off, including a 4 and then a stunning 6 to clinch the game. Later, both teams faced off in a super over to determine the other finalists to come up against St. Paul's. And St. James's batting first got to 2 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. St. George's got to the 3 runs for the loss of 1 wicket to seal the deal. Let's take in some of the action from the E.T. Willett Park.
Well, we have another one of the preliminary games. I understand that there might still be another because St. Paul's has not played St. Thomas's as yet. So there might still be 2 more games after this. The other preliminary game and then the finals. But it's St. James's coming up against St. George's. Dav, the captain, will be bowling to Adona Busso. Brown, I think she carries now. And Tessie has also opened the innings this time ahead of Judy Morton. Cut and a miss outside the off-stump dot ball. So Dav will move in once more. Undriven into the onside. The fielder is a bit slow. They're thinking of the second. Then she speeds up Keynes. And misfielded, the keeper not holding on to it. But they would have settled a long time ago, since last year, for 1. So it's going to be Tessie, who is renowned for the big hits for the day. Here goes. Ooh, that's the first one. That's the first one. Mighty heave for 6. So first ball up, heave ho, 6 by Tessie. Here goes once more. Davonique moves in now to bowl. Bowled! Going right across her stumps, looking for the heave. Dav celebrates. St. George's celebrate. And the big wicket because Tessie's bowled. So Tessie comes back after 1 big heave for 6. Wicket number 1 for St. James's. So Judy Morton, characteristic way of marking her crease, settles over her bat now. Would have opened in the previous games, coming in at number 3 in this one. So it's going to be Dav. So here's Dav to bowl now to Morton. Moves in now to bowl. Morton is swinging this one into the outside. That might travel well. I think that might be pretty close to the boundary the umpire's signaling for. She circled inside of the cones to stop it. But it's going to be Joel, who has bowled well in the tournament so far. Bowls a wide. Here's a gone past. Gone past. Gone for 4 wides. It's all about, I think the 2 fielders were looking at each other and just couldn't stop it. They built up nicely. It's just going to be Joel starting with a wide. Would want to do better than that. Moves in now to bowl. Better delivery. Turn nicely into the onside. Lovely looking shot by Christmas. 2 fielders coming across. And they settle for 1. So 1 more to the total. And that brings Morton back into strike. And she'll be taking strike from Joel. So here goes Joel. Moving in now to bowl to Judy Morton. Turns it into the onside. Nice looking shot. Just turning it, wristing it down to backward of square. And single, and they might be thinking of a overthrow. But backed up nicely. So lots of advice back of us. The crowd has built up pretty nicely. So here goes. Joel moves in now to bowl. That's a wide, and they should be going through for an extra run as well. So that's 2 wides because that's way outside the off stump. They should have looked for a third as well because the keeper hasn't gone for the ball. The bowler is just going for it, but the batsmen are relaxing. So I understand that 2 overs completed and the score is on 22. And it will be the leg spinner. This could be interesting because Morton can use her feet to the spinners. Let's see what she'll up to do today. But the left arm leggy is a pretty good bowler. So let's see what happens. You get the impression that something will give here. Something has to give. So Davanique giving instructions from deep extra cover, asking Myrtlin Elliott to go towards the umpire at square leg. Morton looks around the field, will settle. Still looking around the field. Field still being set. So here goes. That's a wide as they get. So starting with a wide, Morton looking behind her as if she was going to tug it fine and then just allowed it to go through. So she waits as more adjustments being made to the field. So more adjustments being made to the field. As it's going to be Keynes. And she'll be bowling now to Morton. Keynes. All kinds of adjustments being made to the field. So, finally, the left arm leggy moves in now to bowl to Morton. Morton carts it away. Is Roslyn going to pull it in? A little bit of football. Football, my goodness. They could play for one of the top teams. Good bit of football there. Between the two. They only got a single. That brings Morton back into strike. Morton pulls it away off the hand of Dav, but it was tugged so hard. She just barely got a bit of hand to it. It has gone into the square leg boundary for 4. She hit it hard. Dav was going with one hand. I think it came off the fingers, but it almost took those fingers with it to the square leg boundary for 4. There he goes once more. Herbert slaps it into the offside. Myrtlin Elliott is pretty quick. Nice bit of fielding. She has fielded well all day, Myrtlin Elliott, seasoned campaigner. But a good shot by Bosu. Single. So it's going to be Herbert. Moves in once more. Morton swings it away. And the umpire might be blamed for that because the umpire was trying to get out of the way. The fielder was trying to make the catch. And somehow they almost collided. Fielder got a hand to it and they got a single. All happening here. Moves in now to bowl. Christmas is trying to punch it to the offside. Misses the shot. So we are hearing cheers from even the far end. As Jazz has bowled a pretty good over so far. And the whole idea is no boundaries as yet in this over. As you know. And that might be out. No, there's a loud shout. The umpire is unimpressed. She's screaming her appeal. She's not very happy, is Jazz. As the umpire walks away, Jazz screams her appeal there. As the keeper took the catch, they were appealing for a caught behind. The umpire was not impressed. So Rasmin Fifield it is, being advised by her husband to bowl towards the mountain. And Jody Morton is bowled, playing right around it, going across the off stump and bowled. And Rasmin celebrates first ball up, picking up a wicket, picking out the middle stump of Morton, who went across her stumps and tried to play it through square leg. Poor pick on that occasion. Rasmin bowls. Swung high. Somebody's getting under it. Takes the catch on the second attempt. She's on a hat trick. Rasmin Fifield is on the hat trick. And she actually got the ball in her hands. It popped out and then she watched it and she was caught on the second attempt. Comes back for a 1-ball duck. Rasmin on a hat trick. So Rasmin is actually on a hat trick. This could be the first hat trick of this tournament. Can we get a hat trick here today? Rasmin moves in now to bowl to Janella Burke. And that's a wide, so she technically is still on a hat trick because that's a wide. So that's a wide. Here goes once more. Rasmin moves in now to bowl. Swing and a miss. Is that another wide? Probably came off the... So the hat trick has been averted. It came off the batter. So Janella Burke settles. Moves in once more. Swing and a miss. That's another wide. Wide of the off stump. So not finishing as well as she started. Maybe the ball is a bit slippery. She rubs her hand in the dirt as she prepares to bowl once more. Here goes Rasmin, bowls. And they're running. Misses the stump. They're looking for a second, Drew. Thinking of the second, but not with Christmas. She should know her sister better than anybody else. So that brings Christmas back into strike. So Rasmin will bowl now to Adonabuso. Swings hard into the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Dragging it down. Slow, juicy, short ball and pulled away for 4. And that might be the innings. It looks like the innings. Is that the innings? Apparently they're saying one more ball. Well, we have a race on here between Derek Daniel and Janice Daniel Hodge. I think Derek pulled up. 45 is the target. The St. James's team got to 44. And St. George is making a strategic move as well. Dav, the top batter, is not opening the innings. We have Jazz and Clarissa. She's opening with Jazz. And so that's an interesting move by St. George's. So it will be Judy Morton who will be, as she has done in all of the other games, using the new ball, and she'll be bowling to Jazz. Quick delivery, trying to pull, and I think beaten for pace. The ball goes back up the strip to the bowler. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Swings, and again that shot mid-wicket is not in position. So Morton working up a bit of pace here, and she'll move in once more. That might be a no ball, I'm not sure, and a little bit of a knee there. Good work. That might be, let's see what the umpire will signal, because it was, well, it's a no ball for height, and it's going to be a bye, and it's going to be a free hit. So here goes now to bowl. Swung in the air. Dropped badly, gone for 4. Nice swing there by Jazz, but really should have been caught. Wallace came across, and I'm not sure if the lighting is a problem right now, but it has gone for 4. So it's Morton once more. Shortens her run. Moves in now to bowl. That's a wide. Keeper doesn't do too well, but at least gets a foot to it. So Morton getting a bit maybe frustrated here. That's another wide. But it's going to be Janella Burke moving in now. Bowled! Jazz has a heave, and Janella has picked out her off stump. goes, Burke. Dav swings it away. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Dragging it down. It was a short, it was a rank long hop, and Dav effortlessly swung it over mid-wicket for 6. What a catch! What a catch! My goodness. You don't see these very often. Tessie was diving across like Jeffrey Dujan. What a catch! And she has really had fun all afternoon. One-handed dive. Where did that come from? What a catch. Not a bad innings by Clarissa, but she comes back. But what a catch. A magnificent catch. Well, we understand that it's 12 runs required from the last over, and it's been entrusted to the dynamic Tessie. And once it's in the hands of Tessie, if she gets a wicket, you won't hear the end of it. If she is struck for 6, well, you might hear the end of it, because it's a Davin strike. That's important. 2 balls could go for 2 sixes, and that could end it all. Well, 12 required from 6. Tessie it is. Beaten. That's a dot ball. That favorite sweep shot. No ball. She bowled outside of the crease. So it's a free hit, and this could be crucial. So Tessie will move in now to bowl. Dav has all license to swing. This is an interesting game. Here he goes, bowls, sweeps. There it is. Misfielded, gone for 4. Gone for 4. And run out. Rasman is run out. It's a very interesting last over this, because they're running for everything. Dav wanted to get back on strike, and she did. But that's important that she got back on strike. Rasman sacrificed a wicket in the end. So this very exciting game coming down to the wire in this final over. It can go either way. That's a huge one. That's gone. That's a mighty heave. That's 6. Oh, you can hear the noise back of us. You can hear the noise back of us. Easton celebrating big time. It's going to be a super over, and it's going to be Adana Bosso taking strike. Dav is going to bowl that over. It's a crucial over, and she has decided that she's going to lead from the top. So she's going to bowl that over. She's going to make sure that she bowls that over. It's a determining over. So here goes. First ball up. Swing and a miss. 1 dot ball. That's crucial. Good start. Well, dead ball signaled by the umpire. Dead ball, so it's still 6 balls to go. Apparently the umpire was not ready, and so that ball was bowled in vain. So still 6 balls to go. Apparently there was some field setting still going on when that ball was bowled. So what moves in now to bowl? Dav bowl, and that's a wideish delivery that should be running through. She misses the stump, and it's a wide, so that's 2 crucial runs. So crucial runs here, and it's good to see the hustle by the 2 batsmen. Here goes Dav, moving in now to bowl to the aggressive. Tessie swinging and off the foot, can't score. That's a dot ball, that's crucial. Good dot ball. So there have been super overs where teams make 4 and 6 and so on. How many will St. James's get to? Here goes. Dav moves in now to bowl. Swing and a miss. She's screaming. I don't know if she was appealing for a catch behind, but I think it was bat into turf. Keeper didn't hold on to it, though. We'll never know. So, I think still 4 balls remaining. Moves in now to bowl. Dav. Swings in the air. Should be out. Caught. Gone. Crucial wicket. So, St. George's celebrate. And not latching on to that one, Tessie, after having a magnificent outing earlier in the day. Her joy has turned to sorrow because she didn't feature in the Super Over. She comes back. So joy for Dav, the captain, leading by example here. And Judy Morton goes out. So it will be Judy Morton to take strike. And it will be Dav, the captain, moving in now to bowl. Bowled! Leg stump! Moving across the stumps, and Dav has picked out a leg stump. And so, not a lot of runs to make. St. George's cock a hoop here. Well, the field setting is not appropriate, certainly. They have set the field far and wide just to get 3 runs. And I think they have taken well, except for Janella, who is a short mid-wicket, which is good. Now they're changing that fielder. So, nobody shot in on the offside. However, Dav loves to play onside, and they have a wide... well, here goes. And she refuses to bowl, trying to psych out the batsman. Here goes now. Moves into bowl to Dav. Strong in here. Dropped. And they're going back for the second run. And sent on her way. So 1 is gone, Dav is gone. And 1 shot. So it's still... But it's a no ball. It's a no ball. That's interesting. It's a no ball, and they got 1 run, and 1 is run out. So that's interesting. So the catch was dropped, and it's going to be a free hit delivery. So apparently it's a no ball, so apparently they need 1 run from 6 balls, and this is a free hit delivery, so she can't really be out of this one. Well, let's see what transpires here. Just 1 run required. These 2 teams have played very tense cricket all afternoon. Judy Morton. And that's the run. And no ball again. And that's the game. So St. George's would have won. I don't know why the no ball, but they have won. St. George's will be going into the finals. Celebration time. Some confusion out there about the no ball issue. And St. George's has won. A little bit of a muted celebration. And they'll be coming up against St. Paul's in the finals.
Well, real exciting stuff that. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.